guys, how are you? It's another day. I just tried to make my video a couple different times and there's a few things that are happening. There's something that's going across the video that makes it sound like my cat's purring, but my cat's not here purring anymore, but she was here and she kept trying to sit right here and blocking the camera so that I couldn't read you a story. Since then, she's gone now and she's laying on my bed, but I had to shoo her away and now I'm covered. I don't know if you can see it, but I have cat hair all over me because I had to pick her up and take her away because she did it so many times. So anyway, this morning I went for a walk with my daughter, Becca. And Callie, my cat, is her cat. But when she grew up and went to college, she left her cat here. And now she's married and she doesn't have just one cat. She has two. And not only does she have two cats, she has two dogs. So she has 4 animals altogether. Carmen and Kona and Chase and Max. And we took Carmen and Kona for a walk this morning. So that's what I did this morning. I don't know what you did, if you went and played outside or what you did, but it was a nice morning this morning with my daughter Becca, and she's a teacher too. She teaches in Central Lake, so it was nice to spend some time with her. So I'm going to read you another story today. I hope you've enjoyed the stories that we've read so far. And if you want me to read a different kind of story or a special story or something that you think of, I can do that too. So next week, I was thinking we were going to do Dr. Seuss for a week, but since we're not together, I might change that up a little bit and we might do some different things. So I'll still read to you next week. As long as you're enjoying this, I will still do it because I love talking to you and seeing you every day. So I will keep doing it. Today's book is called I Can Read with My Eyes Shut, and it's by Dr. Seuss. Remember all those other books? They were written by all different people, but they were still in the Dr. Seuss series. But this one was actually written by Dr. Seuss. That cat has his eyes shut. I don't think I'd be very good at reading with my eyes shut. So this book has 2 special pages in it. Well, I can't even get to the first one. There we go. There's the first one. That's our title page number 1. And that is our title page number 2. Now, I don't think the other books that we've read have had this page. Who remembers what this page is? It starts with a D, and it sounds like dedication page. You got it. If you said that, dedication page, that's what this is. And this is dedicated to somebody, but with a name. His name is Dave, or David. So that's who this book is for. Let's go. I can read in red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color too. What color is pickle color? Green. Silly. So I'm wondering if you sliced a pickle real thin and took a piece of pickle and held it up, if you could see through it and read in pickle color. I'm wondering. This says I can read in bed and in purple and in brown. I can read in a circle and upside down. Down and brown. Those are rhyming words. Down and brown. I'm reading backwards, so I can read backwards. I don't know that I'll do it through the whole book, but I'm doing it right now. I can see some of it right now. I can read with my, I think that says left eye, and I can read with my right. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. So, oh, he's going to read with his right eye. No, he's going to read with his left eye first. So we cover our right eye. So he's reading with his left eye, and then he's reading with his right. And then he's reading Mississippi with his eyes shut tight. Do you think you could read if you have your eyes shut tight like this? I don't think so. Right? Left. If you're looking at me, your right eye is over here and your left eye is over here, because it's opposite, because there's a camera taking a picture of us, and so we're opposite. Mississippi, Indianapolis, and Hallelujah too. I can read them with my eyes shut. That is very hard to do. He is reading with his eyes shut. Do you think he's peeking? I think he's peeking. I think so. Oh, goodness. But it's bad for my hat and makes my eyebrows get red hot. So reading with my eyes shut, I don't do an awful lot. So it's bad for his hat. Look at his hat fell down. And it makes his eyebrows hot. Touch your eyebrow. Touch your other eyebrow. Are your eyebrows hot? Mine aren't hot. Are yours hot? I didn't think so. I think Dr. Seuss just wanted hot to rhyme with lot. Rhyming words, hot and lot. He wanted this book to have some rhyming words. And when I keep them open, I can read with much more speed. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. Can you read that fast? Sometimes I think if you read too fast, you make mistakes. Sometimes when you read too slow, you make mistakes. And sometimes when you read into a camera, you make a lot of mistakes. You can read about trees. Here they are. And bees. And knees. And knees and trees. And bees on threes. My hand is in the way, isn't it? Wow. So if we counted the knees all together, how many knees do you think we'd have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's count the bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same. Now let's count the trees. Do you think they're the same, or do you think there's more trees? Let's find out. Are you counting with me? Count with me. 1, I can't hear you. 2, I still can't hear you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are more trees than there are bees and knees. What kind of words are all those? Trees, knees, bees, and threes are opposite words. No, silly. They're rhyming words. Rhyming words. You can read about anchors and all about ants. You can read about ankles and crocodile pants. What? Crocodile pants? Crocodiles don't wear pants. Maybe they're going to school for pajama day. And those are purple pajama pants, and they're going to wear them to school. Oh, this page. Page. You can read about hoses and how to smell roses and what you should do about owls on noses. Ouch! If you had an owl on your nose, that would hurt because they have their claws, which are sharp, and they're called talons. Say that word, talons. That's the same word for claws, but that's the proper word for it. Is they're called a talon, and they're very, very, very sharp. We would not want those owls sitting on our noses. I would much rather smell roses. Roses and noses are what kind of words? That's right, they are rhyming words. So when the nose over here is smelling, who remembers what smelling is? Do you remember? There's 5 of them. 5 of them. They are your senses, remember? Who can remember them? This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching. If you remember that, you were thinking, because we talked about that a long time ago. Young cat. Here's the young cat. If you keep your eyes open enough, oh, the stuff you will learn, the most wonderful stuff. You will learn about what? Fish bones. Do you want to learn about fish bones? Me neither. Wishbones and about trombones. And what does that say? You'll learn about Jake the pillow snake. I wouldn't want a snake on my pillow. And all about Foo-Foo the snoo. I think they're pretty silly. How about you? I made a rhyme too. Oh, here we go. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice. Mice on ice and ice on mice. You can learn about the price of ice. Nice ice for sale. 10 cents a pail. Pail, sail. Those are rhyming words. Mice and ice. Those are rhyming words. Now I need you to put your thinking cap on and tell me if you can remember the properties of water. Here it's in a liquid state, remember? Here's the water in a liquid state. Here it is in a solid state because it's an ice cube. And look at here, it is solid too. Over here it's snow. And then you remember the other ones? Gas and steam. If you remembered that, you had your thinking caps on. We've talked about it a couple times. We didn't study it a whole lot, but we have talked about it several times. And here's the ice cubes too. Do you know what they remind me of? Marshmallows! If you were here today, I'd give you a marshmallow. You can learn about, oh, what feeling is that? Boo-hoo, sad. You can learn about glad. That's like happy. If you're happy and you know it, say hooray, hooray. And they're happy. And, oh, what is that? Mad. They look like they're shouting at each other. Can you make a mad face? Because we've made a happy face, a sad face, a surprised face, and an afraid face. Remember? Now there's a mad face. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. Oops. Let me show you that page. Oh, yeah, and look at that. I just noticed something. You were talking about this, I think. Small, medium, large. Small, medium, large. He's quite large, isn't he? He's in first, he's in second, and he's in third. They're walking in a line, so he's the line leader. He's behind the line leader, and then this guy. First, second, third. The The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts or kangaroo collars. Look at all that money over here. And look at the donuts and look at the collars. I can see that there's only 2 collars. I can see there's a bowl full of donuts and a whole bunch of dollars. So if we were gonna make a guess on which one was more, would you vote for the green dollars or the brown donuts? You can only pick one. I hope you pick the dollars. I think there's more dollars than there are donuts. You can learn to read music and to play a hutzut. This must be a hutzut. If you keep your eyes open, but not with them shut. Oh, so I don't know if I had this. This is the hutzut. It's kind of a strange looking instrument, isn't it? And there's the music, and here's the music stand. If you read with your eyes shut, you'll likely to find that the place where you're going is far, far behind. So we read Go Dogs Go, and they were in a car. And here's 2 cats in a car. And here's all the roads. But you know what I don't see? I don't see a green light. But I do see a stop sign. Can you see the stop sign? Do you think you know which one would say stop? It is red. Do you see it? It's this one right here. It says stop. They even have one that's a slow down sign, but it is not yellow like it should be, because this is a crazy book. This is Dr. Seuss, and everything is silly and backwards and upside down and in circles, and they do everything funny in this book. But there's no green light. But there is a slow down sign right here, and it's pink. But it says slow down. So that would be like the middle part of our traffic light. It says slow down or caution. And this would say stop. And they are going. So their green light must have been somewhere else, but not on this page. So that's what I tell you, to keep your eyes wide. Keep them wide open, at least on one side. What are they doing? What are they doing in that picture? Wink. Can you wink with your right? Can you wink with your left? Can you blink? The end. We're done with our book. The end. Well, it was nice reading to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I'll read you another one tomorrow. So make sure that you're making good choices. You are being kind and helpful to your moms, your dads, your grandma or grandpa, your brothers or sisters, your aunts or uncles, whoever is at home with you, that you're using kind words and making good choices. I hope you have a lovely night. Sleep tight, little bed bugs. I'll see you tomorrow.